Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are currently in Pagosa Springs, Colorado, a beautiful town that I hope you guys are following on our YouTube channel. I'm waving this knife around because it is a beautiful town. We did lots of really neat things here in Durango on this trip. But one thing about Pagosa Springs is the cell phone service is not that great, and we're hoping that this product that we have here today will help us out. As you can tell up here on the very top of my phone, we got Wi-Fi, but no signal. Every once in a while, we'll get 1 bar of LTE, but that's about it. So hopefully this signal booster will help us out. All right, here we go. We got the box open. Ooh, fancy. So the good thing about these signal boosters is they have a large antenna that is meant to go on the outside, and it brings in and amplifies the signal with an indoor antenna on the inside. So you get a good boost of signal that you normally wouldn't have. So the good thing about the Hiboost as well is that these things work with all carriers. T-Mobile, Verizon, at&t, all the carriers. The way that works is all these carriers have frequencies that they're allowed to use by the US government, and Hiboost is looking for those frequencies and boosting them up to give you better performance inside of your RV, home, or whatever. And of course it is 5G compatible, which is a big deal in 2024 and beyond. Everybody uses 5G these days. So the way that these cell phone boosters work is you do have to have a little bit of signal. You can't be in the middle of an island somewhere and expect to get cell phone service from this. What it does is it finds the local cell phone service and boosts it up. And these cell phone boosters, especially this one from Hiboost, you can do more than just one device. So it's not like you're hooking up one cell phone to this and that's it. If you have multiple people in your RV, for us RV, home, whatever, you can hook this guy up and boost all of them at the same time. So this specific one, is meant for the RV. So as you can see, most RVs nowadays and beyond have a ladder in the back, and they provide you brackets and whatnot to attach the antenna. So the only thing you got to do is get a connection from the outdoor antenna into your indoor antenna. This particular one from Hiboost is specific for RVs and has the RVers in mind. Alright, let's see what's in here. Got a user manual. That's important for us guys who never read user manuals. But there are important installation instructions to help you get the best use out of this. Now the packaging is actually really nice. The look of it is pretty slick. It's got these sides here are like a rubber. They have a rubber coating on them, so that way it's not going to damage your countertops and stuff. It also has these fins here, which are kind of like heat sinks. I don't imagine this thing is going to heat up. Here's a model number for any of you nerds out there. But this is a really hefty, I would say it's at least 10 pounds. So it's pretty, maybe 5 pounds. It's a pretty hefty device. Here's your outdoor antenna extensions. Here's the very top. They're all threaded, so they'll all attach together like so. Here's your power supply for your indoor part. Here's a car adapter if you want to use that. It's a 12-volt power supply. All of this is your cabling to get from your outdoor antenna to your indoor antenna. Here's the cabling for your indoor antenna. So this is the antenna that is going to be on the inside of your RV. It's got a soft bottom, so it's not going to damage your countertops. It's kind of a smaller design, so it's not going to be too intrusive into your RV. And then of course this is the RV version, so you're going to have brackets that are meant to go around your ladder and install it and have it really secure, so when you're going down the road it's not going to be going all over the place. And here's kind of the main component of the show. So this is going to be your outdoor antenna. This is what's going to grab the signal. One nice thing is they do provide this spring. If you have ever had a CB radio or something like that, it's like for a whip antenna. So as you're going down the road and it's moving around, it can flex a little bit, so it's not going to break going down the highway. So one cool thing about this guy is you can monitor it from anywhere. So there's 3 lights here. The top one is like an alarm if there's something wrong. The second one is Bluetooth, so if you're here locally, you can check on the status of your signal, and that way when you're setting this guy up you can see what's going on. And also if you're driving around or are away from it, you can also use Wi-Fi. So once you hook this thing up to Wi-Fi where you're at, you can look and see what it's doing from anywhere, see what your signal is, the status of it, all the things. So we have put this together so far. This is what we've done. So we've screwed in the antenna part. The cable runs through all of this tubing. So as you're putting these together, you just got to run the cabling through it all the way through, and at the very bottom there's what they call an exit adapter. Here's your spring that lets it move around a little bit in case you hit something or a strong wind. And then lastly, you screw it into this mount. Now this mount uses these U-bolts that will go, we're gonna put it on our ladder because that's the easiest place to install it. All right guys, so the antenna is installed. I put it on the ladder. As you can see, I could have put it a little bit higher, but I chose not to because I don't want to slap any trees or bridges. But I did put the head of the antenna well above the ladder. I did run the cabling down the ladder. As you can see, you can't even see it. My easiest entrance point was over here. I have a door right here. As you can see, I blended in the cable with the black of the RV so you can't even see it. And this door right here goes straight into my kitchen, and that is going to give us power to this thing. So let's go inside and check it out. Alright, so we have the Hiboost plugged in on the inside. So you can see we have the 3 lights there. It's waiting to be paired with my phone. We have the indoor antenna just temporarily kind of out on the counter. Alright, so before we go any further, make sure that you have downloaded one of these signal finding apps. They recommend an app called OpenSignal, and I will show you this here. So the app looks like this as of July 2024. I just searched OpenSignal and there it is. Look for that symbol. You can see we haven't hooked up this thing yet, so we have no bars. So let's open OpenSignal up and see what happens. So you can kind of see where we're at. We currently don't even have signal to be able to test inside the app. As you can see right there, no signal. Otherwise, you can do things like test your speed, do a video test. You can even find cell towers around you if you had signal to look for them. All kinds of neat things inside of this app. The next app you want to download is this top one right here, the Signal Supervisor with that kind of green tealish logo. All you do is type in Signal Supervisor and download it. Inside the app, we're going to add the device. So we're going to add the booster that we just installed. If you don't have an account already, this is where you'll want to create one. That way you can hook into your booster remotely. Remember we talked about earlier how you can take your signal from anywhere as long as you're hooked up to Wi-Fi. So now we're adding the device. As you can see, after powering it up, you got the blue lights flashing right there. And I found it pretty quick, so we're gonna select it. All right, as you can see, we have the signal booster added, so now we can go in and see what's going on. So as you can see, it gives you all kinds of stats. So right now we're getting a 50 decibel gain on all of the bands, and you can see up top I now have 2 bars of service where previously I had nothing. So we did gain 2 bars when there was nothing there before. So that's pretty cool. And remember that you can come into this app as long as you're connected to it. You can check out what it's doing, you can check out the performance. As you can see, I'm in a pretty remote area, so it still says poor. But remember, I had nothing before, and now we have 2 bars. So it's not going to be blazing fast speed, but it gets us some kind of signal when typically we wouldn't have any. So Alana currently has 1 bar. So let's walk over to the booster and see if we see a gain. And look, now she's got 2 bars, 3 bars. So as you can see, as we're next to the booster, Alana has 2, now 3 bars. So this booster definitely works really well. So how many bars do you have?
I have 1 bar.
Alright, now walk over here and let's see. How many you got?
3.
3 bar? Instantly?
Yep.
That's pretty amazing, guys. Actually works.
Never doubt.
So guys, as you can see, when you're trying to use a signal booster or trying to choose which one you want to buy, there's many options out there, but this one is proving to work. So we're going to continue to use this in upcoming weeks and maybe do a follow-up video later on, maybe a Facebook post, Instagram. Follow us there for an update. But so far it's appearing to work. I'm able to load websites on my phone like really quickly, blazingly quickly. And before we had the booster installed, it was pretty slow. So if existent at all, really we didn't have any. As you saw on my phone earlier, I went into SOS mode. Now I got 3 bars of LTE and it's loading web pages really fast. So if you're looking for a signal booster and you're wanting a good option, I think this might be a good one. So hope you enjoyed this product review and unboxing, and we'll catch you next one, guys. Bye.